Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this video finds you. Welcome to your daily tarot reading. This is a special day. Not only is it the first day of April, first day of the month, we also have a new moon in Aries. So I am really looking forward to seeing what energies come through in and around today, and of course the new moon. Now, I've been doing these dailies, but you may find that readings resonate at a later date or even prior to. It could be picking up on yesterday or even tomorrow or a week from now. So let's check in for the energies today. We'll see if it picks up the energy of the new moon. I may talk about it a little bit, or if I have the time, I may do a separate video covering the new moon. We'll look at the energy though. So April 1st, happy new moon, happy new month. It's also April Fool's Day. Happy birthday to my beautiful Aries viewers here. Let's check in. What is the energy for today? April 1st. Okay, we have new moon eclipse. So these cards don't lie, baby. Even though it's an eclipse, this new moon is not an eclipse, but we did get the new moon card, and it says expect powerful change. I didn't look too deep into this new moon, but I do remember pulling the chart, and there was the moon conjunct Chiron, obviously the sun, and Mercury. So it could be a really tender spot that could be bringing up or producing a lot of change in many of our lives here in the collective. Something we don't see coming as well, because this card is new moon eclipse. An eclipse could be something we don't see coming. Something we don't see coming. So let's look into it. We have the answers you need are coming. So what we don't see quite yet is definitely going to be revealed to us. Now remember, the new moon is typically a time where, the moon is at its darkest phase. So typically around this time we want to plant our seeds, although I find that this new moon it's a tender one. You could still work with it in terms of manifesting, but I feel like a lot more is going to be revealed to you in terms of something important. Okay, you may come to find that around this new moon, something is not precisely revealed yet. We have nothing will come of this situation. So this could talk about maybe a fear that you had is not a fear worth having or holding on to. This could also talk about something in your life that is not worth holding on to either, that could be coming up and being revealed to you. It'll really depend on your unique situation. We don't want to take in a reading that's not for us. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What I do really like about what we see here is I really do sense that around this day, around this new moon, we don't have the full picture yet to be able to decide or conclude about a matter. So I wouldn't make any hasty, quick decisions. Also, if there is a tender point that comes up where maybe it makes you feel like nothing will come of this situation, just pause. I would say pause this very day and wait until tomorrow, wait until next week. Let this energy pass, let this energy clear out, because I do sense something will be brought into your life, whether it's answers, a key, a piece of information, or some type of opportunity will come to you precisely when it's meant to, that will help you decide on this. For now, we could be struggling with fears or struggling with this unknown and this uncertainty and not being able to see too far out. Remember, eclipses typically darken even further. So we're talking about a new moon. It's even darker. So I feel like once that energy clears out. We're able to see something a little different, and the answers eventually come. So you may not find that the answers come to you today. So I want to be clear on that. I do like that we have prosperity lies ahead with this new moon in Taurus. And guess which new moon comes after this new moon? It's the new moon in Taurus. So something could happen around then. There is a new moon in Taurus actually at the end of the month on April 30th, believe it or not. April 30th, there will be a new moon in Taurus. So 2 new moons in 1 month. We've been having that a lot this year. So you could find that maybe towards this time is when the answers you need come. And then you're able to decide if this is conclusive or what you need to do next. Okay. So I'm going to put these cards to the side. I really like what came through so far. Very interesting stuff here. So I'm going to pull from the Goddess Guidance Oracle. It's Friday and it's a new moon, and I really want to connect with the feminine guidance today. So what goddess can we work with, or what guidance is available today, April 1st, around this new moon that could be quite tender? I'm just getting tender. We have true love coming in. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Okay? The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So love is coming up around this new moon. Love is coming up around this beautiful Friday. And this could be where a lot of our fears come up, or disbeliefs, thinking, nah, nothing will come about this situation. It's not that nothing will come about this situation. Remember, this is a void of course moon. And I feel like this is going to be triggering for some people, where if an opportunity arises today or around this weekend, some of us may be questioning it or doubting it. It's simply because the moon is not gaining momentum yet. It's the darkest time in the sky when it comes to the moon. And we don't know quite yet what's next. So true love, this could be an appreciation or true love of a passion project or a vocation, or this could be that beautiful, sweet, romantic, true love that I believe so many people here deserve. So let's go in with clarity. Let's first clarify the true love card. Nine of Swords, some of you don't believe it or are fearing it, okay? Fearing love because you've been hurt, or because you've been so disappointed recently, or there's been so many ups and downs in your love life. Whomever I'm connecting to, it's been hot and cold, up and down. I feel like with Nine of Swords, this is an anxiety card. And when we have anxiety, it's because there hasn't been something stable and steady. And so someone's love life hasn't been stable. It hasn't been steady. You don't know where to turn. You don't know who to trust at this point. Some of you don't even trust yourself or your own heart at this particular time. And we want to work through that. So any guidance around that this beautiful Friday. And if these tender points are coming up, it really is because the new moon and the sun are conjunct Chiron and Mercury, the messenger. So the truth is going to be delivered, or we're going to feel it. We're going to sense it. If it's not the truth, like the full answers we need, like I was saying earlier, it's just some type of feeling is going to be coming up for us. It's going to be very, very unique. very tender to us individually. We'll feel it in different ways. So how can we kind of navigate through this energy today so we can try to, I don't know, work with it? If we're meant to heal something, if we're meant to look at something, if something is meant to be exposed to us, if it's a wound that we've been kind of just concealing or trying to cover up or not wanting to deal with, how do we navigate this? Two of Cups. The answer is love. The answer is to maybe love yourself through the process. Send love to this situation. Transmute it through love. Not necessarily romantic love, but that higher vibing love. I mean, Neptune and Jupiter are conjunct, so this could be an aid in connecting to that high vibration of love, the higher octave of love. Maybe transmuting the energy. Look at the synergy in this Two of Cups. So something about synergy, something about a kundalini rising. Some of you could actually experience this today. Some of you can have a beautiful encounter with a loved one that brings healing to the heart and healing to your chakras or something. Some of you are maybe going to be drawn to meet someone, a powerful partnership, and I wouldn't fear it. I wouldn't fear it with the Two of Cups, and especially because we got the true love. Nine of Swords is internal and it's fears. I want to also mention with the Nine of Swords, I don't know about you, but how many of you have been having intense dreams? I've been having really intense dreams over the last, I would say, month, a good portion of this year, but the last month and then the last couple of weeks, they have become more vivid and more vivid every single night. I feel like I haven't gotten much rest. So is anyone else feeling that way? Because of the intensity of the dreams, it's almost like they don't allow for rest. It's not that they're bad dreams. I don't know. Let me know if you have gone through that as well. But so your dreams could be very intense at this time, and maybe even revealing. Maybe there's wisdom there. Maybe there's points of, they're pointing you towards healing or pointing you towards something to look at, pay attention to. I'm sensing there's actually beautiful energy arising today, and some of us, we either don't want to see it. Okay, Nine of Swords, look at her putting her face in the palm of her hands. It's like we're not ready to see it. We're not ready to receive it. So some of us have to work with deep trauma around receiving and being open to receive whatever it is we need, be it love, be it support, be it abundance, be it prosperity. There's some trauma coming up around these cards here, and I feel like there is a gift, or there's some medicine, so to speak. And as I said that, my nose got stuffed. There's some medicine, so to speak, coming in to maybe soothe, heal, restore your faith in a higher power, or restore your faith in love again. That good kind of love. The one where you just feel it in your body, like you can't help it. It's not forced. It's not an act. You just feel it in your bones. You feel it running through your bloodstream. You just feel it rising within your chakra system. That's the kind of love that could come up for some people today. You could meet a love like this today, or connect with your lover this way today. Pay attention to when or if you are maybe shutting it out, tuning it out, ignoring it. There could be someone in your life who wants to offer you love, and instead you're maybe turning the other way, or you have your head down in disbelief, in distrust, not willing to open your palms, not willing to accept, not willing to be loved. So pay attention to any of that may come up for you. Let's see what else. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I do really feel like this is a gift. Some of the things that are going to come up, be it the trauma, the wounds, the uncomfortable stuff, the stuff we put on the back burner, the stuff we can't see, or the stuff we've tried to hide. If it comes up today or around this weekend, it's actually a gift. There's something about maybe pulling or plucking something out of its root in order to create new growth. Aside from that, the Ace of Pentacles comes in as a blessing. It comes in as a surprise. It comes in as support. So very interesting. You could be down and out. Some of you could be depressed. And all of a sudden, something beautiful washes in or comes through to support you, to be of assistance, to be of guidance, to be of help. Unexpected money, unexpected check, unexpected love, unexpected support comes in around this time. Doesn't have to be today. I am a firm believer that tarot, the reading will resonate when it's supposed to resonate. But you know, we'd like to have organization and structure. So I would say simply breathe through the trauma or the stress or the anxiety, and maybe just create a little opening in your heart, a little soft spot for something beautiful to come in, whether it's an opportunity or whether it's a relationship, whether it's love. We do have the true love card here. We have the Gemini. There's twins. There's partnerships. Some people have been through the ringer lately where, because we can't see what's next or what's ahead, we could be in complete disbelief that something good will come in, or because we've been hurt so many times, because we've been betrayed so many times, we don't believe that true love could be for us, or we don't believe that blessings are here to make their way into our lives. That's what we want to work on today. Maybe just be in a state of allowance, acceptance of what is. If there is any of that trauma stuff, if there is any of the wounds that come up due to Chiron being conjunct this new moon on this day, and then Mercury also being there, it's going to be there, you know, the whole weekend, right? Moving forward for a little while. This is an energy we can actively work with this weekend if we want to, if we want to choose to heal it. I know Chiron, when it has a transit like this, when I've had Chiron transits hit my personal planets, oh man, the stuff that comes up, it can be very intense. And I do find that it's so intense, it's so piercing, it hits home in such a way that the change is inevitable, because the shadow stuff, the trauma, the darkness that comes up is so unbearable to ignore. It's so unbearable to ignore that we just have to face it in that moment. And in that moment, you may need to cry, you may need to shout, you may need to go for a drive, you may need to let out this energy, transmute it somehow, exercise, listen to music, whatever you do to release energy, but do it. and allow the change to occur is the strong energy I'm getting. It's very strong, very potent, very touchy, very touchy. So you may need to rest this weekend with the Four of Swords, work on that healing, you know, make a safe sanctuary for yourself. If you can spend a little time alone, do so. If you feel better in company, you can do that as well. Yeah, so let's see what else. Let's go in with more clarity. True love. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So exactly what I was saying, the fear thing is coming up. Fear around love, fear around being loved, fear around receiving. We want to work through that. That's how the powerful change will and can occur. I saw doubt here, right? I release the need to know all the answers. I really think that's coming through for this card right here. Nothing will come of this situation. How do we know for sure? Sometimes energy needs to pass. Sometimes healing needs to occur. Maybe we've been so full of doubt lately. We doubt everything because, you know, the state of the world and how things have gone. And it's so hard to trust. So doubt could be coming through that we have to work on. And I'm getting higher octave of love, higher octave of that Neptune Jupiter energy is something we want to kind of work with. Rising above, being the eagle of our lives, shedding maybe some of the 3D stuff in the meantime as we are traversing through smoke and mirrors, and we're traversing through a lot of uncertainty. We may just want to focus on the spiritual path for the time being. But yeah, let's see what else I can pull for this day here. Inner conversations. I speak to myself in loving ways about my own self. I hold myself in the embrace of compassion as the Divine Mother would hold her child. I am kind to myself. So inner child stuff could be coming up, mother stuff, father stuff could be coming up. Pay attention to that inner conversations. Hold yourself emotionally, spiritually when you need to be held. Comfort yourself in a healthy way. Maybe if you have any shadow stuff that comes up, you can really work on it this day or this weekend or whenever you feel called to. Maybe you need to be your own mother or give yourself the love you never quite received from your parents that you wish you had, or from a lover that you wish you had. Let's see. Adventure time. I take myself somewhere wonderful each day, to a park with a special tree, to a cafe. I give myself adventures and explore the world I am blessed to be a part of. So I feel like in addition to maybe creating a space of sanctuary, if it's too depressing to stay at home all day, right, and deal with some of the traumas that come up alone, maybe get outside, allow some sunshine to hit your face. The sun could be very healing of even emotional wounds. So maybe get some sunshine, maybe get some air, so that these wounds can be kind of just aired out, released. You wouldn't believe the healing work that can occur in nature. So going to a local park. If you're close to a beach, go to the beach. It's so wonderful, so healing. Let's do another card here. Any other messages that want to come through? We have Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge, strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Look how this theme of love came through. 3 different decks. 3 different decks. The new moon is not going to reveal everything just yet. Wait till that new moon builds momentum and gets brighter. We'll have that full moon in Libra on the 16th. Stuff could be revealed around then. It is an air sign. Okay, if not then, maybe the next full moon, and I believe that might be an eclipse if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I apologize, but it'll be a new moon. It'll be a full moon in Scorpio in May. So, Jewel, look for the hidden blessings in the trauma, in the hurt, in the pain, in the disappointment, in the fear even. Because when we work through fear, we become empowered. If we allow the fear to overcome us, consume us, fill us with doubt, that's when we become disempowered. But this could be an opportunity to tap into our power, and that could be the gift. That could be the powerful change. That and more. Okay, it'll resonate how it's supposed to resonate. This is what I have for today. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings, love, support, healing, whatever you need. I hope you find it today. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll be back with more readings. Take care.